Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it is back to school time. I'm not sure where Summer went. I'm not sure why she's such in a rush to leave, but it is back to school. I thought it would be cool to share like some of my favorite mommy back to school organizational tips, just tips in general, just to have the school year running smoothly. My son is 13 years old, and a lot of these tips I have been implementing since he was a baby. So without further ado, let's get started. My first tip is to create a folder. And this is just a folder that I purchased from Target. I like to have like really cute, bright, vibrant folders. Back to school time, everyone is super busy. Now, if you have this bright folder in the kitchen, on your desk, on the door of your room, in your child's room, it makes life so much easier, because when your child gets home, the directive or the instruction to be, once you get home, take everything out of your bag, anything that mommy needs to look at, put in this folder, right? And then I also use the label maker and just pretty much said school folder, or you mommy folder for school. You can pretty much label it however you want, whatever works out for you. But for me, you know, I like to have something bright and vibrant, because I'm not, you know, with a regular vanilla or manila folder, everything just looks the same. But if this is the only folder you have that looks like this, it makes it very easy for the kids to know what to look for, and just keep it in the same spot. At the end of the day, I'll look through everything, because just in case I have to ask them any questions about any of the forms. I found these really cute magnets, and these are just 2 out of the ones that came in a pack. One of the things that I asked my son is, he has chores. He could either complete the chores prior to going to school, or he can complete them after school. He doesn't really have like a lot of things. It's just the basic: clean your room, walk the dog, take your laundry out. Really try to make things as simple as possible for him, because I really want him to focus on school. But I thought these were super cute. They have them like walk the dog, I think clean your room, wash the dishes. And this one says clean your room. This one says do the laundry. Again, I try to keep things as basic as possible. So for him, every day we have all of the labels lined up, one underneath each other, and then once he complete a task, he moves it to the right side, and then I'll just double check to verify that he actually completed the task, he actually completed the chore, and you know, we proceed on with the day. So everything is, and that gives him a way to say, okay, well, is my room clean? It is clean. Moving on to the right side. Oh, these are still the things that I need to complete prior to going outside. So it just works out. They are at the appropriate age to iron their own clothing, take out this stuff and iron it. But for me, I just typically will iron it. If he decides that he wants to iron it, that's fine as well. But I know when he was smaller, I would take out enough clothes for the week. I mean, socks, shoes, just because in the morning time, it just seems like time just goes by so fast. So for me, if I have everything laid out for him for the next day, it works out better. And like I said, I've been doing this he's been going to daycare, I want to say, since he was 1. So this has been working for a good 12, 13 years. I've been doing this process, and it just works out great to have everything. Even for myself, I'll take out my accessories for the week, the clothes that I'm wearing, because it's just so much easier. And when I say to have like 7 to 14 outfits out, it just makes it so much easier. If it's hot, if it's cold, if the weather changes, you already have something to wear. Out of those 14 outfits, you should have something to wear. So I do it for myself as well, and it just makes, you know, the morning run so much. If I have to do any lunches or any breakfast, I know what we're having for the morning before, and if I can plan it in advance, I do. Usually if I'm cooking dinner, I will try to make a little bit extra for him, so that he can have it after school to eat for his snack. And again, with dinner, I try to menu plan as best as possible to know what we're having for those 7 days. I will go to the grocery store, create a list of the meals that we're having, check to see what we have in the home already, and then compile a list of the items that we need from the grocery store. So it just works out so much better to know what we need, what ingredients we have, and what I need to purchase. So I hope that was helpful. I know that was just a few tips just to get you right back on track with back to school. A resource that I use is Pinterest and Google. You can always Google just various items if you have a certain amount of items that you have on hand and you just want to try to, use what you have on hand without going to the store. You can do a Google search and find just various items that can make a perfect meal. I love using Pinterest. You can create a secret folder and you can creating that list or folder in Pinterest with just items that or recipes that you can check out just makes life so much easier. And another thing that I also do is when I do purchase the meat, and I know this is kind of considered freezer cooking, I freezer cook some of the meals, not all of them. And what freezer cooking is that when I purchase the meat, I don't eat meat any longer, but my family does. So when I purchase the meat, I usually clean the meat, season it up, and put it in the freezer. So when it is time to make the meal, all I have to do is thaw it out and put it inside of my crock pot. And my crock pot is another thing that I am loving. It is like my best friend right now. It is Bay. I mean, it's to the point where I have a pretty good crock pot where it tells me the exact time. It has like the timer on it and it's perfect. I've been making pretty much everything in my crock pot and it just makes life so much easier for me. It's just a no-brainer. From baking chicken to making meatloaf, you name it, I've tried it and it tastes absolutely delicious in a crock pot. So, well, actually, I don't know. My family doesn't complain about it, but they love it. And I mean, I've made ziti in a crock pot. I mean, I've made like some meals in a crock pot and my family that do not complain about it. So that's just another tool that I use that is just such a mom saver. Do a Google search of easy crock pot meals, easy freezer cooking meals. You would be amazed at some of the recipes that you will be able to find. But I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Let me know if you are interested in like tips or life hacks to having a really easy breezy school year. I hope this was helpful for you. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and share, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.